The Trojan horse worked. It entered Troy. It completed the purpose for which it had been built. And that is precisely why we must look at it again. For 10 years, the Greek armies stood outside the walls of Troy. They had soldiers, ships, weapons, kings, courage, extraordinary strength. They attacked. Troy resisted. Years passed. Men died. Armies tired. Resources thinned. More force produced more sacrifice, but not a different result. Odysseus recognized that the problem was not only the strength of the walls. It was the question being asked. The Greeks had been asking, how do we break into Troy? Odysseus began asking, how might Troy choose to bring us inside? Recognition changed the question, and the question changed everything. The idea became a drawing. The drawing became wood. Hands measured, cut, joined, shaped, concealed. Intelligence entered structure. The horse became a mechanism capable of carrying intention beyond the visible presence of the person who imagined it. The Greeks built the horse, but the Trojans completed its purpose. They opened the gates. They pulled it inside. The horse did not break Troy's walls. The walls remained strong. It entered because human beings opened the boundary themselves. The mechanism carried soldiers. But before it carried soldiers, it carried an interpretation of human nature. Exhaustion, hope, pride, relief, curiosity, and the desire to believe that a long struggle had finally ended. That night, the hidden chamber opened. The gates were unlocked from within. Troy fell. The mechanism had worked perfectly, but the horse could answer only, how may the city be entered? It could not answer, should the city be entered in this way? Intelligence can design. Strategy can find the opening. Craft can give the idea form. But a mechanism cannot supply its own moral direction. The builder must do that. The Vitruvian wheel taught us to see where weight is carried. But recognition is not the end of responsibility. It is the beginning. Odysseus saw that force was failing. That was recognition. He changed the question. That was judgment. He translated the answer into the horse. That was praxis. The idea entered form, and form created consequence. The founder must therefore ask more than, does it work? He must ask, what will this mechanism carry? Whom will it serve? Who will inherit its consequence? The material waits. The tools are present. The hands are still. Before motion begins, decide what the motion is for.